Before our eyes, we can say there was an absolutely historical fact about the Russian Federation, the first state in the 21st century, where there was a Jewish pogrom. It was very interesting to listen to the comments of the former president of the Russian Federation, Dmitry Medvedev. Well, it is a separate story. I want to remind our viewers briefly that in Russia, in Dagestan, there was organized anti-Semitic action. People ran like adults to meet the flight from Israel. There were calls to destroy the Jews. The plane had to land on an emergency airfield in Makhachkala, and the locals threatened the Jews because they were against their stay in Dagestan. Vyacheslav, is this already Nazism or not yet?
Do you realize that the fish rots from the head? Remember before the Hamas attack on Israel? I said that there would be anti-Semitic attacks in Russia, and I was based on the simple option that when there is nothing to do and someone is up against the wall, they always start playing the Jewish card. Always on both sides, if someone is pushed to the wall, he uses this option. Among other things, the so-called elite, the ruling class, feel Putin's mood, the mood of their master, with their spinal cord. And the mood is absolutely anti-Semitic. Why? Because he believes that the Jews have deceived him, and it's true. He was cheated by the Abramovichs, the Vekselbergs, and the Chubais. Specific Jews, specific Jews. But he makes claims against the entire Jewish people. He's a fool. Remember I said that they divorced him? They divorced him as it is usually done. This is what the Jewish mafia did in America at the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. There's even a movie called Once Upon a Time in America. It's a bit of a mess, but it's not historical. There are other works, much more historical, on this topic. The essence of it was this: Jewish bandits who robbed their own, others, and anyone else by racketeering indoctrinated their victims that Jews rule the world. And so this was the main theme. We will check the world, you pay us, and everything will be fine. The point is precisely made. Abramovich, Vekselbergs, and Chubai put it on Putin's ears, and Rotenberg, among others, said that if you pay specific Jews, Rotenbergs, Chubais, Abramovichs, and other Friedmans and Avens, the names of Putin's friends are listed, you will be fine. Everything will be fine, because the whole Jewish community that rules the world, according to their statements, will ensure your safety and provide you with the opportunity to do whatever you want. And Putin attacked Ukraine based on this postulate, this false premise. He thought that everything would be fine. He agreed with the world government in the person of Abramovich and others. In fact, he did not agree with any world government because there is no such thing. Let's start with the fact that there are a huge number of organized international criminal communities in the world. It can be considered one international criminal community, but they are divided into opposing groups. They oppose each other like all crime, so it is impossible to reach an agreement with them.